Welcome everybody to another video on CSS Grid. Today we are going to see how you can build a responsive gallery without using media queries. So here, for instance, we do have our dummy gallery, whatever, and we would like to stretch as much as possible. So if we have more width space, we want all of our grid column to actually stretch or add new columns. And this is really easy, and I'll show you just how to do it. So here in our templates, column templates, we use repeat for 100 pixel. And basically it just creates 4 columns with each column being 100 pixel wide. What we want is we can use here 2 different properties. One is autofill, and what's happening with autofill is it's gonna create as many columns as possible using the second value. So here, if I, for instance, duck this to the right, you're gonna see that every time I close I reduce the width of the page, my grid column expand or retract depending on what direction I go. I want you to just look a little bit and understand that every time I'm smaller than what's possible, it's just gonna destroy that column auto-created, and when I get bigger, it actually still creates one. So if there is some space, it will create one column. Then on the same idea of autofill, you have autofit, and which is the one that we're going to use actually. This one is doing the same thing, except it doesn't create a column if there is no element. So in our case, it's the behavior that we want. And the reason is because we are going to not just say the column is 100 pixel, but we're going to give the column a little bit of leeway. So it's going to be 100 pixel or 1 FR, for instance. So here we're going to use, on the second one, we're going to use min-max. And this one is going to be 100 pixel or 1 FR. And what it does is it's going to create as many columns as it can. And if you don't have enough elements, it will just like stretch everything to fit the remaining space. So if I go here, you'll see that it's going to be stretching, unstretching. Then when the column becomes skinnier than 100 pixel, it's going to just remove one column and stretch to the max, and so on and so on. And this is the property that we're going to use, and this is what you want to use if you are going to go for responsive design without using media queries. In the next video, we're going to actually place our item and make sure you understand very, very well how things are displayed when you use orders and when you place item, and I'm gonna be focusing on this side of grid. I hope to see you there. Cheers!